Hello and welcome to KGS. Today we got a free game with Omitsu, 3K versus 4K on an even playing field, not having any, oh my gosh, I am a Sue? What? Oh my own. Oh, onegaishimasu. God, okay. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in written form. It looks like it's. This looks like he's saying, "Oh my gosh." Onegaishimasu. Got it. Got it.
Good luck.
I think it means have a good game or something like that. Anyway, so we have a free game with Omitsu. I've seen him in a lot of my games spectating. I don't remember if I've played with him or not, but I know he plays on the phone app, and I've never played on the phone app. So I could be kind of greedy and play this sort of thing. Maybe I should get the phone app just to try it out. Try to build a top side with this sort of thing, or just play 4-4. I'll play 4-4. So we're not playing with any time rules, so it's just static there, as you can see. Nice, relaxing game after getting my butt handed to me from that 2K. Okay, so he's going for a very large orthodox sort of thing, although this is an unbalanced corner. And so I can either play this and let him get that, but I don't really want to let him do that. I want to break this up. He's probably going to pincer me, isn't he? Also seen it translated as please instruct me. So I'm not particularly interested in doing this because the way that these work, I want to expand this way. And by doing that, it gives him the chance to do that first. So instead, I'm going to prevent him from doing that by playing somewhere over here. Approach high would be consistent with this. Try to go for some outside influence here. You know, I don't do enough low, and since this is a free game and I want to practice Joseki that I'm not really familiar with, I'm going to try low, since I play high so much. I'm fully expecting some sort of pincer here, just so that he can try and develop this top side. Interesting. Alright, so, very strange, very slow. I can do this, he can throw in, I can also just play 2 space. But I think I'm going to do 3 space. Let's practice some Josekis that I haven't played in a long time. So right now this is in balance. And he can go in TENUKI by approaching this corner, or even pincering this, I guess, if he wants. Although now that he has this sort of thing, I think he would want to do something over here. Nope, he is going to pincer it. Okay. Weird spacing for this, 4 spaces. One of the easier things for me to do would just be do this. So, what do we do in this situation? Could continue the Joseki. When I attach here, he can do this. He can, when he attaches there, I go down. Normally he throws in here and then I jump up. And then fixes in some way, right? Usually. Then my group is completely solid. And then I can go back to making a Chinese or something. So I'm continuing the Joseki without him having a stun in here. Okay, so he's kicking me first. And normally the move is to follow. When he hanes, then I do this, and then he fixes. Of course, I'm making a wall compared to... Oh, he didn't fix. He didn't hane. Huh. Why... Of course, me doing this is really over-concentrated for that wall. And he can do this wedge sort of thing and get a weakness already. If I just back off, he'll probably then follow up on this, because then he can get this and all of that. I don't really like that. So what I'm reading him doing, if I respond just normally, is finishing the Joseki with him haning and me extending here. And then instead of fixing like that, he'll probably do something like this because then he's using this thickness. However, what happens when I cut? Cut, Atari down, follow, Atari, hane. These stones are looking pretty bad. So maybe that's not a bad idea if he does that. If he just fixes there, then I can throw in. Maybe I'm okay with that. That's my reasoning. Onegaishimasu, typically used in the phrase yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Roughly translates to please take care of me or I am in your care. Okay. Learn something new every day. So that's what I thought you'd do. Now the question is, can I cut Atari down? If you follow here, I can Atari and set up some sort of ladder, descend, and potentially kill these stones. So I think I'm going to cut. Protecting that cut is really important in this Joseki, which is normally why you make this little S shape. One thing he can do is just Atari over and follow, and then I can Atari up and ladder that, which is what he's going to do. Okay, so I want to ladder that, or do I want to... If I play here, does that work? Versus just playing here, because then he can get this, right? So I'm taking the outside influence and building a big wall to hopefully throw in here very soon. This also gives me access to the corner, so there isn't a whole lot of points in here, at least theoretically. Shoulder hit on mine. Interesting. This is too passive. If I go up and follow, I can connect. This poke through and cut doesn't work, so I'm gonna go up. I don't think that was a good shoulder hit, because this is also, I mean, if I go up a second time, this is also giving me, actually if I go up a second time, he'll go here, which means that when I connect, then he can pull this out, right? Because then when I go here, there's Atari and connect. Still only has 2 liberties when I cut here, but that means that he can then Atari this and capture those 2 stones. Whereas if I only do it once and then connect, I can still separate them. He can get this move for free because I'll have to capture it. But this stone in this group is still on its own. Okay, so he wants to figure out what's going on over here. I am not going to do anything too drastic. Actually, yes I am, because I got this stuff. I want a pincer. And again, free play, so I kind of want to experiment. I'm more apt to experiment instead of just taking this, let him get all of this. I want to develop with this. 5 spaces away from this would be here, which starts up the magic sword Joseki. Have some fun. Experimenting. Okay, so he's attaching on the outside. Is that normal? It's gotta be high, right? So if I Atari this, he can get a lot of free moves. If I extend this one, there's a ladder right into there, so that's not an option. Let's see if I Atari up and then do this. Then he can cut and ladder this. Where's that ladder, though? Is that ladder good or bad? It's actually bad with the stone here. So black stone, white stone. If he Ataris it this way, I connect with this stuff, but then this stuff gets away. He Ataris it this way, I connect here. He can connect with this, but then I can start cutting through the ladder. So by me Ataring here and then doing this, this ladder actually is okay with me, because it doesn't work for him. And that's the only reason I'm playing this way. If the ladder wasn't good for me, I would have done probably this Atari. Now if he Ataris over here, then I'll capture. If he Ataris this, I'll connect. And then I got all of this, and I can extend along the side, I guess. Which isn't really what I wanted. I kind of wanted the corner, but I'm definitely to the point where I think I need to start learning new Josekis, for sure. New Josekis, learning how to attack better. My reading's at a decent enough level, I guess. It's just whenever I get into time crunches, that's when it suffers. So maybe work on quicker reading, I guess. Which just means more Sumego problems. Alright, so that's looking like what he wants to do. So we traded. He got the corner. I guess I'll deal with. I'm not going to respond to that. 3-stone wall, do I count that as a 3-stone? Or do I just go 2? If he captures, I play this, and then it will be a 3-stone. Okay, so I'll extend here. So he is capturing. If he cuts there, then he's really just helping me make shape on the outside. I don't think I'm going to respond, though. I think I'll call it good. What to do? Could start attacking this stuff. Could kill this stone off. With this, that means I can connect underneath if he just jumps up. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack your single stone here. Pushing here, if you descend, I Hane on top, you can cut. I can wedge. Atari. Hane. Connect, and then kill those stones. I should be able to do this, right? Push, block, cut. Extend, Hane, cut. That's just Atari and dead, right? I can't do this. Okay, so I can't connect underneath. I think I have to do this. I'm just looking to connect. That's all I want to do. But now I can do that and this. I mean, my shape is pretty good, sir. What? We're not fighting a Ko. I'm just gonna connect underneath then. Let's see, he connects. I connect here. Well, if he would have connected here, I connect here, then these are dead, but now I can do this. So I got all that for free then. This stone is a lot weaker now. If he captures this, I just connect, make nice, decent shape. There's this clamp later, which is kind of annoying. So that's looking to do stuff with this. I can, if he connects, then I could play something like this, right? Versus poking here. Poking here, because then you can pull this off. This wedge doesn't work because Atari, connect, and then this cut. Atari up. I'll be able to capture that, but then he gets all this. This poke, I think, is a better side. Huh. That corner's big. I'll grant you that. What about your corner? I'm not really interested in doing this right now. I know I can, but then it just gives him Sente to do something like this. Maybe I should do that. Where's the biggest move on the board? This is a simple reply. I think preventing anything in here would probably be a good idea too. This sets up this move. This settles that group completely. And then this cut doesn't work anymore. This cut right now is a double Atari, and then we have to go to Ko. But if I capture this, then this group is completely fine. This cut doesn't work anymore. He can use it to get some outside influence and then counterattack this. Of course, I also have the option to threaten to cut that off with a move like, well, just directly cutting, I guess, right? Okay. So I'll have to keep that in my back pocket. Okay, so that might be what he's doing then. Just Atari. Nope, not doing that, huh? What happens if I just connect? Do you connect? If I capture... Alright, I guess we'll do a Ko. I have a few local Ko threats. Unless you don't want to fight a Ko, you could just play this one, but... Is that a threat? I was already going to give you a lot of my corner. But if I can come and kill all of this... Here's a local threat. I'm going to kill your corner. Well, this used to be my corner, but I guess, you know... So what's your follow-up? Just going like that? Alright, well... I'm gonna do this, right? Killing these two stones is probably good as well. What else can we do? This group is gonna have some hard time living. I think I can wedge. Atari, connect. If you connect here, I cut this, and then you're sealed in. Now I can do this and that. 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. This thing has 1, 2, 3. Currently, I mean, it can get a couple more. This thing is free to go. This thing has 1, 2, 3, with the potential to get more if he plays here as a response. And then I get an extra move on this. He plays here. I Hane. See, does he cut? Okay, he's giving that up. Nope. Can I save this? Yes, actually I can. Let's see, this, and then I can Atari and capture that. The Hanes, I can Atari, and then I didn't check this ladder before doing that. Whoops. Okay, it runs right into that. I should have checked the ladder before cutting, or before extending. Always check the ladders first. As it stands, can he play here and live in the corner? You might be able to. I think he'll be able to live if he plays this one, but I got the much better deal. So if he saves his corner, I'll Atari this way, so I don't have to deal with this ladder. This one goes immediately there. So what do you want? You want the outside or you want the corner? He wants the outside. Okay. Very large corner. This does not have any eyes yet. This stone is kind of lonely, so he might be able to develop all this, so. Do I even have to capture it? So it's forcing me to capture this, but I think I can play here. Tries poking through this cut, Tari. Probably will want to save that. Tari out, do this, cut, Tari out, extend, and I capture that. So I'm just developing a giant wall here. So he's killing off this stuff. Does that mean I can kill this now? Just if I play this, he's just gonna connect here. Wedge, go here. If I play here, if he plays here, I play this, do this. Atari, connect. Does this work? I might be able to kill these 5 stones. Huh? Was that a misclick? You can Atari this and connect. Then I can connect underneath. Now I have the option to try to save this stone yet. What a weird game. What a weird game. If he just connects here, he's fine. I can't cut that. Although I do have some Aji poking at it later. If he disconnects it here, that's what he's reading right now. If he disconnects it here, I have to cut here. He can turn here. I can play this one. He can descend. And then I can Tari it. I think I'm ahead 1 Liberty, so he doesn't need to connect here. Oh, he's looking at this ladder. Block. Cut. Does that ladder work? Nope. Nope, just getting carried away. Okay, so that throw-in wasn't a misclick. Looks like he did some reading. What did he read that he's going with that? I cut here. Might as well, he says. Poking through and cutting leads to a ladder, and I said the ladder doesn't work. So, like I said, I read it as not working. I think the better move would have been just to connect. What are we doing? I can't capture this, so I have to capture it this way, but that doesn't do anything. If you play here, you're only reducing yourself a liberty, and then I'll just connect. We're not playing for time, so I don't know. That is what he's going to do. This prevents him from Ataring on this side, so he has to approach from this side first. Alright, now that I got all this influence, what should I do? He can play here in Sentai, but he might want to save it as a cold threat. Yeah, that is Sentai. Okay, now you have Sentai. Where are you going to play? Wait a minute, what? If I play here, there's that move, this move, wedge, Atari, fix, cut, doesn't work. I think I could play this move. If he plays here, I played that and cut. You're on crazy pills. Hane, cut, Atari, Hane, pull back, fix. Hane, cut, go here. You can get some free moves on the outside. So if you've not seen this move, add it to your arsenal. It's like the reverse where you have a 4th line stone, someone comes in on the 2nd line and you sit on it. They have a choice. They can either back off or get stuck. And in this case, if he gets stuck, he's in serious trouble. So you'll need to back off this way. Nope, he's going to counterattack. Well, that means I can force him to go this way. This is looking to link up with either side. This one's kind of weak, though. What do I do here? I'm not worried about this connecting here. I'm worried about it connecting. Oh, I see. So then these stones are a little bit weaker when I decide to disconnect. So maybe I should do this. He'll jump back and try to connect with that. Or do I play into it? And then it's like he ran this whole thing out that way. If I play this move. Elephant's Eye, I play this move. There's Poke Through and Cut, but then there's Atari and Fix. This is on its own, but then these are dead. I think I'm going to do this. This helps disconnect it from that as well. It leaves open this giant gaping hole in the middle. Maybe with that I play this move? He's looking to pull these out, isn't he? Well, here, let's see how committed he is to those. And the answer is not, huh? Poke through, do this. This is then dead. Do I want to poke from this side? Probably not. Jump here. I think this is 3 peeps now that he's not responded to. I peeped here. He didn't respond. I peeped here. He didn't respond. I peeped here. And if he doesn't respond, I think it'll be the 3rd peep that he didn't respond to. It's okay to respond to peeps sometimes. Most of the time, if you don't want to respond to peep, you shouldn't play a move that gives him a peep, like a Tiger's Mouth, for instance. He's up. Oh, good. He responded. Cool. These 2 stones are sort of getting in trouble. So if he decides to go that way, there might be some cutting issues. I want to do this one, right? Yep. To attack this stone. Wedge. What was the move? Oh, no, I was expecting him to play this, not this. Play this move and cut. Play this move. If he cuts, I Atari capture. If he connects, he kills this stuff. Maybe Hane is the best. I was thinking about this poke as well, but did not read that move. I could back off here. I can also Atari this. Let's see if he cuts. I Atari and extend, and then that stone's done, right? Oh boy. You sure like to make a mess of things. You like to make a mess. So I can still keep it disconnected by Ataring this. If you go here, I do that. Oh, then you can connect. I have to push through if I want to keep it disconnected, right? If he connects, I can Atari this and poke through. Right, Atari, and yes. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. That's what I predict he's going to do, is play this one. I'm not going to cut because of this Atari thing. I'm going to play here, and when he connects here, then I play this Atari, which is threatening to do that if he doesn't respond. I think I'm still going to do this, though. And then I play here, and then there's a double Atari. Ah, okay. Well, what happens if I do this? If I play this, there's still that move. Which one would I rather have? This one or this one? This one allows him to do this Atari, though. I think I'd rather do this. And cut. This is becoming some very large territory for him. Let's see. Like I said, if he connects here before doing this, then I can Atari this and cut through. Okay, so now he did that. Now if I cut here, I could poke here at that first. Poke here at that and cut here. Empty triangle shape, but it's free! Yeah, okay. I think I know what I want to do. Whether or not it's going to work, that is another story all entirely. But the plan right now, so he'll probably, can he play here? Does that work too? I was thinking this, but he might be able to play here. Huh. I can then poke here, which he might just give it up. If I cut, can't Atari that, has to Atari it this way. I can cut here, Atari out, go here, do this, has to come out. I can follow it again. There's Atari, and oh man. There's a lot of fun stuff with this one. But he's giving it up. Does this thing still work like I wanted it to? Kinda, actually. So that's just forcing me to do that. This group is kind of on its own. Play here, he can play that and forces me to do this bamboo joint stuff, and then he's connected to that stuff. If I Hane, he can Hane back. I can cut Atari out. I think I can Hane. So I think this can still connect with this stuff. Are you saying I'm gonna lose this stuff? Well, here, if I hunt it here, that kills that stone, right? If he pulls it back, then I can get this Atari, so I'm gonna just do this. He connects here, I can wedge. I'm trying so hard to fight these 2 stones. Or to get these 2 stones. This, would he save them? Cut, go here, yeah. That's what he's looking to do, is to save those, right? Oh, I can get quite a ways in here, actually. Poke here, Atari, and jump. Of course, he might give that stone up just to save it. So that stone's not a whole lot. So what am I looking to do? I can do this and kill off that stone. But I think I want to attack this and jump in here. Try some of my own shenanigans. So if he connects, he's not going to connect. So I can poke through here. I was expecting him to connect there. This allows me to undercut all that points. He's just connecting up with this stuff though. Then I'll probably end up bulging here, I think. Boy, it's kind of like the last game. I really don't have a whole lot of points. I've got a little bit here. I've got a decent corner here, but this is pretty big, and so is down this. You can play here, and then all of this is his. I think he should just do this. This to that to this, and then all of this is his. My only inlet is like right in here, because I am going to respond to this one. I probably won't respond to that one, and so you're giving up Sente to do that. But that's a lot of cash. Yep. You play there, and all of that is yours. Good sir. All you gotta do is play something like this, and this is all your territory. Should also probably played here first, I think. Is that cut gonna do anything? Was that an overplay? Cut, Atari, poke, and then I have to run with it? Oh dear. Block, do this. Alright, that was an overplay. Should have done the other one, in other words. Because that cut, I can capture both of them. Okay, so we're pulling that out, I guess. Should be able to Atari it, right? You can Atari this now. Which one's better, this one? Yeah, let's just capture it, it's fine. If I play here, I have the potential for that Atari and capture this, and I can still get this Atari, and I can poke here, and I can do some more destroying of the corner. But this is very, very large. So let's poke here. Turned into knife fight. I can now play this one. Sent it. Can I cut here? That's the thing I've been wondering for a while. Play on it here, I can do a monkey jump, I think. No, because then he can... This is not strong enough for a monkey jump. I can poke here to capture that stone and some more. What else do we have? Around the corner stuff, I guess. This is something, but... Can I do this? Does this work? Does this help? No, because he just connects, right? But then I can cut here, right? Then I can cut. I think I would play this. I am in a little bit of a desperate situation. Because I've only got this for points and a little bit here. I want to be able to use this cut, and I think that might be something. Alright, so that makes this cut not work then. So now I will do this. I think he could have hunted there, because if I cut here, I'd have to save this one. I think he cut that one. So I can't quite do a monkey jump, but I can push again and get a honey. This stone, if I want to save it, I need to do so now. By pulling back. Although I think I could destroy more of the corner if I do this. Maybe this is better. It's not Sente for me to do that because I can't just connect. Because then he can cut there and kill that. So I need to save this stone. And then there's a potential of this. Yeah, this... Same as last game, this got really big. Alright, so forcing me to capture. I'm not really trying to disconnect that. I can go through here though. This is kind of dangerous for him. Poke here, poke here. This is all setting up some moves later. So poke through here, he'll block. With the potential to set up some sort of squeeze. At least that's the intent. Let's see. We have this and a poke. Nothing else there. I can poke through here and get that and Gote and save a few points. This sets up that whole thing that I was talking about. So this is a Sente play. Because it sets up this Atari and Atari to capture that. So if I do this, it goes here. I extend, he goes here. I go here, he nah. So again, this is just Sente because then I can get Atari. This is no longer a point, so that's good. I can capture that for a point. I think this is the next biggest move. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't have anywhere near enough points. Did I misread this? This does end in Gote, but wait a minute, can I do this? Block, go here, go here, go here. Huh, I wonder, I might be able to give... Does this work? Block, go here. Go here, go here. Turn, back off. No, I don't think it quite works. Don't think it quite... Give up Gote to get this move in Sente as a response, and then would it work? Block, block, go here, go here. He still has that move. And he can do that. Block here. No. This move, block, go here. Cut. I can still poke in here a couple times. Let's get this Atari. Alright, so the clamp no longer works then. There. Still have this capture. These are not points. Poke here, poke here. This clamp no longer works. Playing here. Block. I can't Atari that. So that doesn't work anymore. Shucks. I can do that in this. That doesn't work. That's a Gote point. Sente. Is this Sente? This is Sente. This kills that point. I can block here. He can come in here. There's this move for Sente for him. Capture. Block. That's nothing. There aren't a whole lot of big points for me to play anymore. It's all him really. This threatens to cut that off, but was that worth it? I had the potential to make 1 point here, but there's no point in here, so there's no point for me to playing in here anymore. Looks like just this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm quite a ways behind. Not sure what that was. I'm not gonna fight a Ko, although I probably should at this point, right? Offer up this as a trade, but what do I have to offer? Like I said, these aren't really points. This is a free point for him. Connecting here is probably worth something. Wedging in here. Connecting, I mean, it's basically over with. I mean, that's a co-threat for later, but this is eventually gonna get filled in. That's a point. This is a point. That's a free point. Interesting. I would have expected him just to play it, but can I cut here, go out? If I cut here, he just extends. There's nothing else I can do. Clamp? No. Well, this is a point. That's going to be a point for him. This can turn into a point. It forces him to play in there. Actually, this is a point, right? Yeah, so I can't... This isn't... Gotta work on my fighting skills. Gotta work on my fighting skills. Alright, so he saved the co-half point thing. I will play here for another point. Which means I can play this in Atari and get that as a point now. So that's cool. There's this poke. What else we have? Connect there, yeah. But I'll take this one. Yeah, that was gonna have to play eventually. And then I'll take that point. And I think we're done. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm quite a ways behind. Again, 30 points, yeah. 7.5. Gotta work at my fighting. This, I think playing... Let's assume... Here, let's go to review. I have a cat in front of me. See? Cat. Should have played that, and that might have actually made the score in my favor. So, anyways, we're gonna leave it there then. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.